Ladies and gentlemen, the station owner and manager of 101.9 Fox FM, DJ Lace. Hey everybody, it's about 15 minutes to the top of the hour of here at Fox FM Central in Conway, South Carolina. And since 1991, I've been doing my radio show. And, I've had, countless emails, countless comments sent to me saying how much they enjoy the show, how much they really admire some of the work that we do for the underground scene. I have done so much hard work and dedication, and I've also had a lot of help, with Tommy Doom, Patrick Donovan, and Jessica Linder, and everybody else, submitting stuff to people and letting people know about this station and about my show, The Lace Show Radio Networks. I admire a lot of the hard work and dedication of all DJs that airs on this station, and I admire all the hard work that goes into internet radio in general. Jake Leonard does a great job at WWPM MediaNet, just like Renee does over at 95.7 The Panther, and also Jason over River Region Radio. But when I receive this type of email, this one type of email, it really gets under my skin, because this person decided to this station, and I'm going to listen to for the first time to this show because my favorite band is involved in this, or this band is involved in it, and I'm going to listen to it till they get played, and I'm going to cut it off. Well, apparently, they were leading into the Vault of Midnight podcast, and apparently they decided to take it upon themselves to write me a nice little email. This person wrote to us at the end of TLS, and, I don't normally interrupt my programming for listener email. Usually I reserve the TLS, but tonight it's going to be different. The guy's name is Dusty Silver. If band members from Brandywine are listening, you better listen to this email that I just received from one of your loyal fans. Or better yet, probably a member of your band's crew. From Howell, Michigan, the subject, please get these assholes off the air. Stating, I witnessed the worst radio show I've ever heard. The most unorganized, unprofessional I've ever heard. Just was idiotic. Please take these idiots away from the mic. I even have his email address, 9inchnailsaddict@gmail.com. As stated, I'm always up to criticism. I'm always open to people telling me how much they don't like the show, and I tweak it to help people listen to it better. Needless to say, a particular troll to come out from underneath this fucking bridge and email me and tell me how idiotic it is and how unprofessional and how unorganized, potty-mouthed of a show I have really burned me. To be perfectly honest with you, the reason why I am not the most organized or professional person on this show is because I don't want to be tied to the idiots and assholes from Clear Channel, Cumulus, that sits there and tells me what I can and can't do on my own radio show. I don't kiss their ass. I don't suck their dick. I don't fuck them. And to be perfectly honest, has been at the top, the middle, and the bottom. I've been banned off radio shows and radio stations. I've been banned from public places because of my show and because of my ranting and because of my potty mouth. But this is the thing. This is America. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave. This is the land of freedom of speech, freedom of expression. You, of all people, living in Michigan should know that. I'm not singling you. I'm only singling you out, Dusty. I don't know who you are. Quite frankly, I don't give a. But for you to sit there and email me and say how unorganized and unprofessional, potty-mouthed of a show I had, really, you've never heard this show before. I invite you to listen more often, because I do everything I can to put my passion and my heart into this show and into this station. I don't strive to be the best. I let the listeners tell me who are the best. My listeners are fucking numbers. My listeners speak louder than this little asshole of a fucking email you sent me. And I hope you're listening. I'm happy that I'm happy that I have a lot of people, promotions, bands, record labels, and more behind me. I do this because I love the music. I love the underground. And I'm not going to be some corporate sellout to sit here and tweak my show and censor myself. That's called artistic integrity. That's called being a man and being open and honest. And shooting the shit with his brothers and shooting the shit with people that are on this station. That listen and more. I do everything I can for bands like Toy Called God, The Awakening, Sky Came Burning. I sit there and I network and tell people about other shows and other stations and more. I sit here and I submit bands to get signed by management companies so that way they can get record deals, or better yet, get into concert venues, bigger concert venues than they can get around their country or around their little area. You know who I am? I'm the owner of this station. I'm the one that hosts TLS. And yes, I know I'm ranting, and I know I'm ranting to a lot of the people that are probably new to this station. And if I've offended you, the ones that never have sent us any of these emails and never have voiced an opinion, yeah, you know, you are entitled to that opinion. And usually if there's something that's bad or said or whatever, I'm usually the one that goes, okay, I'll tweak it a little bit so that way it caters to you too. And I've always been lenient. But whenever I've been told, whenever it is to please get these assholes off the air, I witnessed the worst radio show I've ever heard. The most unorganized, unprofessional, potty-mouthed show I've ever heard. Idiotic. Actually, I take it as a compliment somewhat. Because, yeah, we are idiotic. And, yeah, we are unorganized and unprofessional. And, yes, we're potty-mouthed. Because, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck what you think. And if simple little words like fuck, damn, bitch, shit, cock, tit, fucktard, fuck yard, fuck this, fuck that, fuck your mom, fuck your dad, whatever, I don't give a damn. Because you know what? It's the same shit you hear on Sirius Satellite Radio. It's the same shit you hear on XM. It's the same shit you listen to on your radio station and your television station. And you know what? There ain't a thing you can do about it. So go back to your little special little hole at Kroger, like where you usually are. If you don't like my station, if you don't like my show, get off. All you have to do is click stop on your fucking player and leave. That saves enough room for the rest of the people that will actually tune in and listen to this station and this show at all hours of the night. I bust my ass every single day for this station. Hell, I've went sleepless for this station and this show. And for people to sit here and send me an email and call me an asshole and calling me unorganized and unprofessional and potty-mouthed and idiotic and telling me to take my mic away from me, why don't you get up off your fat ass, get you a mic, get you a podcast, submit your shit to me, and I'll probably put your shit on the air myself, if it's good enough. But until then, Mr. Dusty Silver of Howell, Michigan. Until you can get your own radio show on what real people are all about, take this advice. Remove the long enough to actually understand what radio is all about. And yes, I am the owner, and I have the right to say what I want to say and how I feel. And I understand that some words I say, and some people are going to. But there's reasons why it's a metal rock station. There's reasons why it's uncensored. Because I want to promote the artistic integrity of the bands. I don't like censorship. I can't stand censorship. Because it's stifling what the real artist is expressing themselves on. If you've got an artist that sits here and spouts off every motherfucking cuss word on the face of the fucking planet, I'm not going to stifle them. They have the right to say what they feel and perform what they feel without repercussions, without any issues. Matter of fact, there was a couple other people that got stifled just the same. That band wasn't a band. It was a rap artist called 2 Live Crew. They got told that they couldn't perform Me So Horny. They were clean as they want to be in order to sell their records. ICP, Insane Clown Posse, they've been banned in some places. They've been chastised by the churches and more because of their comments and everything else and their lyrics. I hope that we don't lose listeners on this note. I hope that I hope we gain listeners because of this. Because that just means that we, as a station and a crew, give a damn about what our listeners think. But we don't give a damn when people sit there and call us assholes. And we don't give a damn when they say we are the most unorganized, unprofessional, potty-mouthed show you've ever heard. Quite frankly, if we're the most unprofessional, potty-mouthed show you've ever heard, then you've pretty much lived a whole fucking sheltered life to the point that you probably have never heard of Howard Stern. Or better yet, Opie and Anthony. The real big dogs that are 10 times worse than me. And 10 times... But see, those guys are making the big bucks. I don't make a dime on mine. So, after this 15-minute rant, probably going to be posted up all over YouTube and Facebook and everything else. I hope to God you write me back, motherfucker. Because I want to continue to show you why I'm the baddest and the best it's ever been. I don't claim to be the best. I don't claim to be the best at my listeners, and I let the band speak louder for me. Speak it loud. I play it loud and uncensored to the point that nobody complains. I've played bands all walks of life, and I've done everything from charity work to giving away money, cards, and more. This station is my passion. And quite frankly, I'm glad that you guys are tuning in. And quite frankly, yes, I am very proud to hear you guys. But if you have a problem with me or my show, and you have a problem with the way I conduct my show, turn the motherfucking player off. Until then, I'll be back on the air tomorrow, and this rant will re-air tomorrow, live. And I may have extra words. So, I hope you guys will continue to tune in. I hope you guys will continue to offer your criticisms and your advice and more. And like I said, I don't be the most organized or the most professional, but yes, we are the most potty-mouthed show you probably will ever hear. But you probably have never heard of Howard Stern, Anthony, or Bob and Tom, or anybody else. Those guys, like I said, are the big dogs. That's where we want to be. But we're not, because we don't kiss corporate ass. I'm just saying what you already know. I'm DJ Lace, and I'm going to tell you something. If we offended you with our potty mouth and our unprofessionalism, then chances are you need to come out of the bedroom after being fucked in the ass. I'm Lace, and that's my rant.